So last week I shared a flip through of these pages, these translucent pages that I did on my social media, and it went crazy. People asking me how did I create these translucent pages, like the onion skin journal that you probably would have seen many people working on onion skin journal. I have never bought it, and the reason for that is I don't think I can work on such an expensive journal. So I always find out alternatives of how I can make things work for myself. So even if I buy that journal, I don't think I will be able to work in it. And for me, my practice is more important than the journal. So I always try to find out, easy ways of how I can do the same thing so that my experimentation does not stop. So I thought I'll just create a quick video, show you a flip through of all these pages, and also show you how you can also add translucent papers in your regular sketchbook. So this is a A4 size sketchbook that I got from Amazon, and I have written the information over here: 64 sheets, 128 pages, 130 GSM. So that is how thick the papers are. This is completely an experimentation journal where I do lots of things. This is an unfinished page, done them quite some time back. This page I did from, it's actually inspired by one of the pages of Into the Wild art journal, if you have taken that class. And by the way, that class is on 60% sale right now. So in just a couple of days more till 31st of May. So if you're watching it before that, you might want to take that discount, avail that discount. So what I've done here is added all sorts of textures. So like corrugated cardboard, then all sorts of fabric over here. So this is a page that we create in the Into the Wild art journal, and then all I've done is come over it and experimented with some colors that I wanted to create. And I love this grungy look that I have done with little touches of turquoise. Okay, more experimentation with textures. Just some mindless paintings. Some magazine images, girls images from magazine, and try to incorporate that into the background. And now comes these pages. So these pages I created from an art journaling lesson from Jean Oliver in Sketchbook Revival, and she was working on onion skin journal. And obviously I don't have that journal, so I tried to figure out a way to create translucent pages in my regular sketchbook, and I created these pages. Very minimalist collage. And this was a couple of experimentation I was doing today. I bought some black chalk paint. So I wanted to see how the chalk paint and the black acrylic paint differ. So some experimentation happening all the time in my journals. This is something I did this morning. Another one, work in progress. All right, so now let me show you how we can add. So just get to a blank area in your sketchbook wherever you want to create. Now all you need are A4 tracing paper. So the previous ones that you see is this one, this quality paper. I've just bought two different types of tracing paper from Amazon just to experiment. This one I bought later. So initially when I was working, this is all I had. And then I like this one better because it has a bit more transparency. So let me show you. Let's say here, see, look at this. You can see so much more, and this is so much more hidden. So that is why I want to add experiment with these pages now instead of this, because this I've already done. It covers quite a lot, right? Like let's say, for example, if I had a page like this, look at this. So much is visible. So I think it's going to be excellent to work on this one. Here I have added how many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages I have added over here. So let me add just 2 to 3 pages and you will get the idea. It's really, really very simple. The only thing that you need is this transparent Scotch tape, and it is so transparent that once you add it, you will not even know that something has been added. And I would say this is the trick to adding these papers. Okay, so all I'm going to do is take out the tracing, as in the masking tape. This is called scotch tape, and you're gonna add it on, half of it on this paper. Okay, and we're gonna add the other half on the spine. It's a bit tricky, so you have to just spend some time and make sure that you are adding. All right, let's add the next one. So now carefully just add it. So now you have to figure out, which side is more comfortable or convenient for you to add. I am seeing that earlier when I did, adding it on this side was convenient, but this time, because the fold is a little bit higher on this side, that's why it's better to add on this side. So you will figure that out once you start doing. Another way of doing it is, I'm just getting ideas as I'm showing you and teaching you. Just join 2 pages first. Okay, I'm trying out something new. Let's experiment. Okay, here I have joined 2 pages, 2 tracing papers, and so yeah, as you can see, it's a bit tricky, but once you start adding your collage papers on top of this, it's almost going to be non-visible. So how many pages have I added? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to add one more because it's sticking out from here. So I'm just going to add one here. Okay, now let's add it. Yes, it's done. Another thing I would do is I'm going to trim off the edge from here. That is what I've done on this one also. So they were a little bit hanging out. So now that everything has been done, you can just look at the pages. I think this is going to be really good because, you know, you can see more through these pages. I'm actually excited to work on these pages. You see, there are, even if I add 2 pages on top of this, still I can see this. Let's add something even darker. Yeah. 2 pages, 3 pages, 4. Look at that. That is quite visible. So yeah, I hope you understand the process of adding these papers, and happy experimenting with translucent pages. I'm probably going to end up adding a few more. Thank you for watching. Let me know if that was helpful.